He Beno got some business to handle. That girl getting on my nerves. You better take care of business. Handle her. Anyway, Grandpa. She called him Grandpa. Those ain't fighting words. Those is killing words. Somebody say that to you, guys kill him. Why do you smell like a monster? She said, why do you smell like a monster? Okay, we're in the disposal industry. What are disposal workers doing here? Okay, so that's true. He got a point there. But wait, hold on. Wait a minute. He got a point. If they're disposing of monsters, right? Couldn't they smell like monsters because of that? But does he smell like a monster? Because she didn't point him out. She didn't point my what's my man name? What's his name? She didn't point him out. So maybe he smells more like a monster. So I'm thinking because he can transform, they got a scent to him or stench to him. What are disposal workers doing here? She said disposal workers. Like that's like saying the garbage man. You know, they look down on them, even though they shouldn't, because that's a very hard job that you need. If you don't have it, I guarantee you people will be doing some kicking, some screaming, some scratching, and doing some hollering, talking about, there's too much monster doo-doo in the street. Somebody needs to clean it. Man, everybody in that city will be dead if they didn't clean those monsters off the street, because they'll just be rotten, just like giant rotten corpse in the middle of the streets. They'll be crying about, who's going to clean it? I mean, throw that right. He said, throw that site away and read from blankblank.com. I don't want to say the name because I don't want to get that site banned. Yo, what's up, man? What's going on? You got the best thumbnails in the game. I'll be dying laughing. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, let's see. Hibino actually flipped the truck back over by himself. He said, there we go. He's an idiot. My man's looking like, yo, why'd you do that? Why did you do that? This girl's looking like that's her look on her face. Like she's looking like, what the hell just happened? Because a human shouldn't be able to do that. She has on one of those power suits. No way. He has a private suit as well. Right. I would have told her that. Yeah, I got that suit on. Okay. Examinee number 2032. Kafka Hibino. Remember me. Remember that, princess. He said, remember that. He's trying to, seriously, the translation of manga off Manga Plus are bad. All right. Yes, boss. Potato power. We going to that. We're going to your site next, okay? The next one we're going to be doing on your site. Okay, I just pulled it up. We're doing on your site next. Otherwise, you're going to beat me up. I don't want no problem with you. He straight gave up, his bluest cover to show off. Nah, I wouldn't have blown my cover. Now, the other dude, I forgot what his name is. Ichikawa. He's looking like, oh my God, this dude's an idiot. He's a freaking idiot. All right, let's see. Hey, he took the parking space already. What a competent butler you are. Hold on. Okay. I just came to give my grand entrance, but it looks like things are going to be kind of fun. All right. I'll make you eat those words. She said, I'm going to make you eat those words. I'll make you eat those words. Okay. Manga Plus translations are unique. Literally every other site uses the Viz translations, which are better. Oh, okay. All right. We're going to do Viz. Okay, Sabasu, we're going now. Now here go Ichikawa. He slammed his foot down. He's like, yo, you an idiot. Did you just randomly use your powers? He's looking at him like you idiot. You know what I mean? Like that's the look. Like he's getting ready to just murder him. But look, I only transformed the part that couldn't be seen. That's not the problem. That's what I was saying. Remember? So that's how they were going to reveal it. I was saying that he could transform a part of his body that you can't see in order to complete those to pass those tests. Okay, but you can't go but so hard so that way you won't what you call them so people won't be able to discover you. Now, if he transforms his hands, I mean, if he doesn't, let's say he transforms his whole body except for his head, his hands, his head and his hands, so that way you can't see. If he's picking it up with his hands, if he's got human hands, shouldn't his hands be hurt? I guess this is a manga, so they won't be that literal. You understand? Okay. Did you? Oh, I already read that part. We heard a loud sound over here. Welcome back, man. I stepped away from my laptop a bit, from a bit, for a bit. Welcome back, Jack. We heard a loud sound over there. Is there any trouble? No, everything's fine. If you use it again, I'm turning you in. I'm turning you in. Oh man, Ichikawa is not playing with this guy. Right, he's gonna get them busted. To be honest, he's not getting them busted. He's getting himself busted. Okay, the Defense Force Secondary Selection Exam, Tokyo venue. The secondary exam that would later be known as the hardest year was about to begin. The hardest year. Well, now he's got those powers. The old man who became a monster. They talking about him. The old man. He's 32. He's an old man. How do you go from being young in your 20s to being old in your 30s? Where's middle age? Monster-like young examinee. Okay, that's the girl. How she must have, I mean, but where'd she get the power suit from? Okay, anyway, Ichikawa is doing, looks like I can't see Ichikawa, so that means he must be doing good. All right, so anyway, my man Hibino, he's running. He cannot keep up. He's getting left. He's all the way in the back. How is he this unathletic? I can't keep up at all. I've continued training out of habit, and every day I'm doing tough physical work, but even still, the secondary exam is a two-system part. The first half is a physical test. The second half is an aptitude test. He's way in the back. He needs to transform just his legs. Oh, wait, they got on shorts. Oh, man. Transform just the top part of your legs. Just enough. Just to give you something. I mean, when you dropping on the reaction channel, it should be tonight or tomorrow. I'm thinking tonight. It seems I owe the government money, so they're going to pull $51 from my Social Security checks. Okay, $51 ain't too bad. You still good. Okay, my foot. The first half is I already said that. Okay, right. The second half is all based on your natural ability. Every year the contents change, so it's difficult to plan ahead. Given that the second half is unknown, we have to rely on getting a good score during a physical test. It's basically, if you get a good, he got on pants, so he should be able to beat the test. Transform just a little bit, you know what I mean? Just a little bit. Oh no, this is last year. This is a flashback. This is a flashback, ain't it? It turned black. This is back before. Let's see. I owe them $775 because they said they overpaid me. Okay, you in bad shape, man. You gotta give them your whole stimmy check. So what he's saying is they got to do so good on a physical test. So because the aptitude test, they don't know what's going to happen. They could fail that. So you want to ace the physical test. So that way, when you get to the aptitude test, you'll pass regardless of what happens. Manga Plus does a bad job of this. Yes, I'm sorry. I apologize. You get Social Security checks. How? You're only in your 30s, Jack. He must be disabled or something. My mom said when my income tax money come in, then I have to use all that to pay off that money. Yeah, you out of luck, man. I'm mad they translated Kaiju to monster in this. It's like when you translate Katakuri to dog tooth. Some words should be left in the original. Right. Because when we say monster in English, like in America, that could mean anything almost. But when we say kaiju, we know what that is. That's them giant monsters you see in Japan that be stomping the city out. You know what I mean? So, yeah, they should have kept it as kaiju. We have to rely on getting a good score on the physical test. Last time I was at least in the middle bottom half. Okay. Oh, okay. So he wasn't last place. Okay. Look at him just huffing and puffing. Like, how is he this unathletic? Is this what they mean when they say your 30s hit you hard? He said your 30s hit hard. Oh, man. If I use my power, I wonder if I can get ahead of all of them. Okay. Kafka Hibino, in the physical examination, you ranked 219 out of 225. He was almost dead last. Wait, hold on. That girl's there laughing. I made you eat those words sooner than I thought. So he did it without using his that wasn't a flashback. The flashback part was when he was having a conversation with Ichikawa. The other part wasn't. So he just got destroyed, demolished. Idiot. Man, I had to transform just a little bit. You know what I mean? Just to make it through the exam. We're not talking about don't try to beat everybody, but just make it through your exam. Okay. Kafka Hibino, remember that princess? Princess. Please forget it. Just forget you ever heard my name. Wait, hold on. What the heck is going on? You really didn't use them. Your monster power. He said you really didn't use your powers. That's why you got dusted off. Everyone has worked hard to get here. If I were to use such power, I would be, he said, I would be a coward. Not really, because you're down to your last, you know what I'm saying? You forget that pride, man. You just try and make it. It sounds cool when I say it like that, but I should have used them. Right. It sounds good on paper. But in real life, when you down to just your last chance, like he can't mess this chance up. He only has a couple chances left. No, he has one chance left. I think after this one. And that's it. Man, you better get in there. It's been too long since I've done this. Too long. I don't think that's the only reason for your rank. He said, I don't think that's the only reason you was doing bad before. Here are the examinees at this time. There seem to be a lot of interesting ones. She's gonna look, Ashiro. She's gonna look and see Hibino. Be like, what? He's in here. And she did. Look, she looked right at him. Well, I know the only thing you're interested in is defeating monsters. Continue. I'll listen while I work. She looked at him. She's like, Kafka, what the heck is he doing in there? Okay, this is rare. Let's see if we start with those who are most noticeable. Okay, Haruichi Izumo. Okay. What's she called? Hibino and Ichikawa. They not. I think Ichikawa will probably be somewhat notable. Okay, graduated at top of his class at Tokyo Subjugation University. He's considered the most promising candidate this year. He's a gangster. Physical examination rate, second place. Second. Okay, so he ain't nothing. If you ain't first, you're last. Then there's Iharu Furuhashi. Okay, he's got sharp teeth for some reason. Super talented, graduated top of his class at Hachioji Subjugation High School. Physical examination ranked third. So he's soft too. He's a coward. He's not first place. Yo, the first place person is actually dark skinned. I like that. I appreciate that. And the GDSDF's Young Hope Al Kagaragi. He kicked his stable future at the GSDF to transfer into the Defense Force. Physical examination ranked first place. And that's not all. There's a lot more people with different military university and high school jerseys than usual. They're elite people who would usually aim straight for executive. What the heck? Somebody just sent me up. Okay. They're elite people who would usually aim straight for executive positions instead of field work. It's no wonder I thought everyone was super good. Oh, so Hibino wasn't that bad because they had so many good people. He had to fall behind. He fell more behind because there was so many more good people. Okay, my mom said already. Most of my stimulus, well, second and third was used on this gaming laptop, and the first stimulus was used on my couch. Okay, you ain't got nothing. Now you're hoping for a fourth stimulus check. Don't bet on it. It's not going to be a fourth stimulus check. Because remember, the Republicans did not want the stimulus check. All of them. Every last Republican, every last one of them voted against the bill. And the only way we got it was the Democrats had to use the what's it called? Man, it was some strategy. They could only use it, I think, twice, but they used it once already. They don't want to waste it. So the Democrats can't do another one, and the Republicans don't want to do another one. So don't even worry about another stimulus check. They should have gave us way more if that was going to be the last one. My Social Security checks will be $461. Well, it's direct deposit. Good, man. I wish I was getting that. Okay, wait. But how are you getting the Social Security checks? Disability. Told you disability. When my mother said I have to pay all the money back when my income with my income tax, I told her I still need to give you a Mother's Day gift, and I told her I need to buy some clothes. Yeah, because you're getting smaller. You losing all that weight, so you gotta buy smaller clothes. There's a lot more people with different military university highs. Okay, I already read that. No wonder I thought everyone was super good. Okay, there we go. Everyone's focus. So basically, everybody's probably going to make it in. Everyone's focus of attention. Everyone's focus of attention. Okay, that girl. She graduated at 16. The youngest senior graduate from California Subjugate High University. Oh, she an American. Well, she graduated from America. A young girl whose outstanding talents are admired by others. Kikoru Shinomiya. Shinomiya. I think it's Shinomiya. Okay, I'm taking you out. She said, I'm taking you out. What does that mean? I think, is he taking her out on a date? Or is he taking her out meaning he's trying to beat her? I think he's trying to beat her. All right. Now, how do I deal with her? Everybody's trying to figure out how to beat her. Yep. Let's see what she's made out of. Okay, now she's gonna come. She walks up behind Hibino to make fun of him. Remember, she said she was gonna make him eat those words. All right, now he needs to show off. It seems you've come to realize my greatness, haven't you? Kafka, she was getting ready to say his name. I didn't know you were that impressive. Don't touch my lady. Yo, he grabbed the shoulder and some security came out and just almost knocked him out. Some dude punched him in the face. The other guy kicked him. Oh, man. She was looking scared, so he could beat her without that suit on. Okay, what's with that old dude? Hey, she know me a groupie? The dude thinks that Hibino's a groupie. And they called him old again. He's not that old. This is the second time you eat. That's probably the joke of it. He's really not that old. Okay, this is the second time you're eating up your words, Hibino. Shall I make you eat your words over and over again? I'll be like, okay, it's time to use my power just to shut this girl up. I won't, like be beyond human, but I'll do just enough to beat most people. We will now start the aptitude test of the secondary exam. You're the only one who will be begging for my forgiveness. Oh, Hibino said, you're going to beg for my forgiveness. Examinees, please make your way to the second exercise ground. Okay. I talk big, but I'm already at my limit. There's still hope. For the past 2 years, the second half of the exam has been the disposal of monster remains, meaning his job, what he already does. And he's a beast at that. Remember, they say he's one of the best ones at disposal. It was part of an awareness reform that there's more to monster subjugation than measuring the intelligence and defeating it. Okay, that's why I chose monster cleaner as a part-time. Oh, so that okay, he got a point. He said twice, and he thinks, okay, maybe they might do it one more time. So if I go ahead and do the monster cleaning, I'll be a shoo-in. Bet on it in this next round. Okay, they got a big, huge arena. It's huge. Defense Force second exercise ground. I am Hashina, the vice captain of the 3rd unit. I have been appointed as the selection committee. All right. Here at the exercise ground for the second half, they're not going to be cleaning up monsters. They got to defeat them. The last 2 years, they was cleaning them up. Now they got to defeat them. Defeat this guy. I told you. Look, it's a big, giant, weird-looking monster, but they got him trapped. Kaiju. They got him trapped. But it's got little smaller, lesser ones with them. Like they're a gang. They jump people. Defeat. Oh, my God. Look, Hibino and Ichikawa both is like in shock. Like, oh, my God. We're done. Oh, man. Surprise battle. This has actually surprised me. I thought that Hibino was actually use his powers as he should have. So that surprised me. He's going to have to in order to beat these monsters. He's going to have to transform most of his body, just not his hands and his head. This girl is getting even more annoying. I can't wait till he makes her eat her words. Other than that, this is just a continuation. There's really not much to go over. Hibino is not as smart as we thought. He gave up his he blew his cover. And he's not as unathletic as I thought. I thought he was just like terrible, but they got way more competition there. So they should grade him on the curve. He didn't do as bad as we thought. You know what I mean? He didn't come in last, and remember, it was a lot of elite people there, and he didn't come in last place. So there you have it. He shouldn't have did that bad. All right. She said it was too much. Okay, that's a lie. I mean, the Democrats added a lot of bull. He said that's a lie. It's not a lie. What I said was true, but what Potato Power said is also true. They're both true. The Democrats did not just have a stimulus bill where it was just the stimulus checks. There was other things in the bill that the Republicans did not want to pass. Sometimes if it's too much, they'll call it a poison pill, meaning they put something in the bill that they know the other side will not let pass. The Republicans was not going to let that bill pass, mostly because of the $15 minimum wage increase. You know what I mean? So that was part of it. Yes, I know that. Yes, you're right. But I wasn't wrong, but you're right as well. Okay. The Democrats added a lot of BS in the bill that didn't have anything to do with the stimulus checks. It don't matter. I mean, every stimulus check was like that. Everyone, all of them, they all came with something because you couldn't just hand out checks. A lot of the state governments need to get paid because it's sinking. They're going under. You know what I mean? It's a lot of other things need to be done other than just stimulus checks. So it's certain things you don't want to add. You don't want to add too much to it, but at the same time, you don't want to have nothing but just a stimulus check because a lot of other stuff need to be done. Okay. Well, I have over $2,000 in my work debit card, so I have the money to buy a gift. I need if I had $5, I have enough money to buy a gift. $2,000, I'm happy. Oh man, I'm a happy camper, and I'm not spending a whole $2,000 on the check. I mean, on a gift. I need to not be cheap. Just because you don't want to be cheap, don't mean you have to be expensive either. If the bill was just about giving out stimulus checks, the Republicans would have signed off on it, no problem. Yes, you're right. I already didn't give, but the point is, if they do another bill, it's not going to only be stimulus checks. So the Republicans are not going to let it pass. That's how all the bills have been. Not just they've been stimulus checks plus other things. I already didn't give her a gift for her birthday back in January, and my youngest sister and brother did. Oh, you're in trouble. So I gotta get my mother's. I gotta give her a Mother's Day gift. Yes, you do. That is true. Okay. I should give her 2 gifts to make up for not giving her anything on her birthday. I would recommend that, but don't go too expensive. I don't know what my younger sister gave her for her birthday, but my younger brother gave her a $100 Visa gift card, but they make more money than me at their jobs. Then don't try to compete with them. My younger sister, that's 24, works for the government, and my 20-year-old brother works at Walmart, and Walmart pays really good. In some positions, most of the positions they don't pay good. The Democrats never do anything for anybody. The Republicans do. Okay, I don't know anything the Democrats have done so far. They've done nothing. You said that's it's an argument from ignorance. I don't know of anything they've done good, so that means they didn't do anything good. It's an argument from ignorance. It's a fallacious argument. You need to do some research and find out if what you said was true. You say it didn't happen just because you didn't see it. Okay, you streaming on Twitch to me. When I do my gaming, I'm gonna be streaming on Twitch. Yes. Anyway, go ahead and leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe because I can't eat. I'm broken. You got the power to change that. Check the links in the description box. Peace. I should give her 1 good gift. I'm not rich, or give her 2 decent gifts. In 3 months, they've done done anything to improve. They got the stimulus checks passed. And I know what you're saying, but they could have done that with the Republican support. Forget that. They did get the stimulus checks passed. It might not have been the way you wanted it, but they did do it. But yeah, look into it and see what you find. Just jump into the conclusion. But you're only talking about in the last 3 months. Anyway, peace.